Alright, so I've been cleaning this up and getting ready to paint. When I got out here this morning just after the sun came up, there was a bunch of water standing right here from the dew, I guess. And this is where this thing had come up the worst when I was screwing it down, so there's no evidence that it was leaking through here anywhere, so I think we're good. I'm still going to put lap sealant around the edge of the adapter too, though, just in case, but I think we're good. Well, I painted it pretty thick, so I was down to the bare metal a lot of places. There was a little bit of rust up here too, so I had to kind of extend that a little bit, but it ran a little bit, but that doesn't matter. I don't care what it looks like. I'm planning on rhino lining the whole thing eventually anyway, so that'll cover up all the little fuck-ups and stuff, so it doesn't have to look like a sports car or something. Pilot holes are drilled this time. Damn it. I didn't fill in these holes from the screws that I ended up having to clamp it down with while the stuff dried. I think the butyl tape will seal that up just fine. So yeah, I've got this butyl tape that's supposed to go around this edge here. I think I'm going to apply it to this rather than applying it to the adapter. Okay, the vent is attached. I'd gotten this stuff to redo the drip rails to seal them after I weld up some of this rusty shit. And I was gonna just use it to install that vent, but since I already had a little bit of a fuck up not following the directions, using the wrong stuff, I should probably know better than to try to cheap out. I should get the right stuff to do that. It's fine for now. It's not going to leak if I get a little shower. And if it does a little bit, like a tiny bit, it doesn't matter. So the die core that you're supposed to use, it's like a polyurethane caulk, I think. And it'll peel off, because if I decide to change vents later or something, I'm going to have to take this one off again when I rhino line the thing, but I want to get all the body work done before I do that, because that stuff's expensive. I want to do it all at once. So. Well, you know what? I probably ought to make sure that skylight actually opens now that it's installed, because that adapter wasn't perfectly flat. It had a little bit of an arch to it after it was screwed down. Hang on a minute. Well, I have an extra piece. It goes up inside there for something, but I have no idea what. And there's a hole underneath of this thing that I'm going to have to put a piece of tape over or something, or the bugs are going to come down through there. We don't want that. I don't know what that's for. It didn't come with any directions. So, I don't know. Now, make no mistake, this thing is janky as fuck. I mean, it was like a $35 skylight and a like $40 fan, right? But I can tell a huge difference. Oh, that thing doesn't want to pop shut. There it went, I think. Well, as long as it's shut most of the way, it's not going to leak anything. I can tell a huge difference, even with all the doors open, a huge difference between having it open and closed as far as, like, the breeze that comes in here, right? I'd say it's probably, I don't know, 85 degrees out here right now. It's somewhere in the neighborhood of 10:30 or 11 o'clock, I think. And with the doors open and that thing open, like a breeze just comes right down in here. I I could sit here all afternoon comfortably, I think. And if I was parked under a tree, it would probably be even better. So yeah, I took this cover off of here before I mounted the thing. And it says it's a 1.2 amp motor. And it just has a switch to turn it on and off. And I guess black is supposed to be positive. It's got, doesn't have red and black wires, it's got black and white wires like AC would be. This better not be an AC fan. That would be silly. But yeah, I want to rig up a thing to be able to, I mean, it would be easy to rig up a thing to change the direction. I may just do that first, but I want to build a little MOSFET H-bridge. It's like when you put like 2 P-channel MOSFETs on top and 2 N-channel MOSFETs on the bottom, so you can change the polarity that goes to the load in between them, right? But I don't have all of the stuff to do that. Well, I do. I've got some plain, like regular IRF series MOSFETs up there in a box, but they have like they need like 10 volts on the gate to fully switch. Technically, you can get them to switch off of 5 volts, but they don't switch all the way and they get hot. So I need to get some logic level MOSFETs. I guess I could drive them with a BJT or something, but it's gonna get complicated, and I don't know what I'm doing anyway. I don't know. We'll revisit that another day. Still needs the decor around there, but that's the shitty Hings roof vent and Vortex 1 fan upgrade. I don't recommend it, but the price was right. It probably won't last. It's extremely flimsy. Like the ladder rack will protect it somewhat, but the first time, like I drive under a low-hanging branch and let the van push it out of the way, it's going to break that thing. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of duct tape on it here at some point. Okay, I'm done with this for the day. I have work that I actually get paid for that I need to do anyway. So keep the fork it in down, gentlemen.